Hey guys, welcome back to Laku's Talking Podcast. I am your host, Onicia, and I just want to say welcome. If you are new here, do me a favor and click that subscribe button. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for joining in. Welcome back to the family. Y'all, I broke my pinky nail today. Please excuse me for this pinky, but please excuse me. But anyway, I just want to say welcome back, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in into a brand new conversation. This is a platform created for your voice to be heard while having hard conversations intended to spread love, encourage healing, and embrace vulnerability. Y'all, I was all over the place today. Was really rushing. Was almost about to say, Dre, let's cancel. But I did. I said, you know what, we're not going to do that. So my outfit is, I'm just to do everywhere today. But anyway, we're going to make it do what it do. And so I want to talk about today more so on friendships. I was scrolling on uh, Instagram and I had seen a question, and the question was, it said, what did Jesus save you from? And so, like, of course, you had a lot of people who was like coming under it. And I just really got to like thinking, because I was like, man, it's so many things that God has saved me from. But I'm like, what is it that he has really saved you from? And you like, God, I thank you for saving me from this. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for everything that he has saved me from. But something that I am really grateful that God has saved me from is bad friendships. And when I say bad friendships, I mean it in the sense of like really bad friendships, because a lot of times when we go through life, we connect with certain people. Friends matter, okay? Who you hang with, that matters. And so that was one of the things for me. What did Jesus save me from, or what I was glad that he saved me from? And y'all laughing because my sister is literally tiptoeing through the house. But anyway, so I was like, what did Jesus save you from? And so my things were I had two. Bad friendships and the desires of this world. Right. So if you knew me years back, I was like, really a turned up fun, party girl. Like I'm talking about on Instagram with bottles in my hands, like in the daiquiri shops, clubs with my friends. So like I desire that lifestyle, right? And then of course, bad friendships. So we're going to explore that a little bit today in regards to that. And so when we're talking about friendships, I feel like your friends matter. Who you connect with matter. Who you allow in your life, it matters. A friendship can either make you or break you. And so for me growing up, I was the type to where I would allow anybody to be friend. Like if you showed yourself friendly, I was like, okay, cool, we can be friends. And so I feel like a lot of times when it comes with friendships and people being friends, a lot of times we click with people because it's aesthetically pleasing, right? So we feel like, oh girl, you pretty, I'm pretty, let's be friends. You could dress, I could dress, let's be friends. You smell good, I smell good, let's be friends, right? Oh, you like to turn up, I like to turn up, let's be friends. So all of those things, those were things that I looked for in friendships, and I didn't really look for the deeper, the inside, the inner man in friendships. And so I found myself a lot of times connecting with women who I had nothing in common with. Let me say this, I had all of the bad things in common with them, but not the good things, right? Right, I've dealt with friends who were like obsessed friends, jealous friends. Like I've really just dealt with some bad friends. And if you a bad friendships period, that can end to that's like life threatening, because sometimes when you connect with the wrong people, some people will hang around you and they really do hate you. They really are envious of you. They really do desire your lifestyle. And some people will literally do anything, will be willing to do anything to get you out of the picture, to obtain your lifestyle, to obtain what it is that God has designed for you. And so I started to experience bad friends in high school. I don't really count like them high school friendships, because I always tell people, I'm like, yeah, we were young, we were kids, we were still developing, trying to grow up, still trying to figure out who we was. But even in my 20s, like my earliest 20s, I've encountered some friends in particular who was just not safe for me at the time. And I feel like I'm like, that's my friends. There it is. And I feel like God will show you signs. Like God will reveal to you a little bit at a time when you know like somebody that's just not the right friend for you. That's just, like nah, like that's just not your friend. What's crazy though is that my mom and my sisters, they were always spot a bad friend before I was spot a bad friend. I used to try to give them like the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, no, that's not my friend. They don't mean it. But then eventually like I will see it come to pass. It has like literally been to where where like at times I really get out there and fist fight my friends, like literally be fist fighting. I'm like, no, like this ain't your friend. Like, why are you fist fighting your friend? And so I'm like, now in adulthood, when I'm trying to just like, not when I'm trying, because let me say this, so friends are like, you put them in certain brackets, you put them in certain groups, right? Like you have your associates, you have your friends, and then you have like your real best friends, right? And so for me, I was the type, if I met you, we was cool, we were talking, I would just automatically put you in the best friend category. Like I didn't do the whole, you were this an associate. This, like I didn't do that. I felt like if you was my friend, like you was my friend. I just called everybody friend. And I was the type to where you could just show me like, you could just do one nice thing for me, one kind thing for me. I feel like, oh, okay, yeah, this my friend. You're my friend because you did this one kind thing. So I'm like, now in adulthood, I'm like, okay, it's more to a friendship. Like you have to, there's just some things I really need you to prove. And so for me now in adulthood, I don't I don't categorize my friends per se. Like I don't say, oh, this is an associate, this is just a friend, like this is just a best friend. Like I don't do that. I have like a set of friends who I'm like, these are like my real road dogs. Like I could call them for anything, anytime that I need them. I could pick up the phone and I can call them. So let me say this: like if you choose to like meet people and you put them in certain categories, I get it. I totally understand. But for me personally, I feel like that's not for me. I don't get into all that no more. Like if you just somebody I'm cordial with, I talk to, hey and bye, that's how you are to me. Like I'm not even gonna call you associate. Oh, it's just somebody I see out in the public. Like they cool. Like we speak hey and bye, and that's what it is. So it's like with my friends now, friends that I have now in adulthood, I feel like safe with them in our areas per se. So I don't do the okay, well I know this is the friend I can vent to, this is the friend I can't vent to, this is the friend I can tell this to, this is the friend I can't tell this to. I'm not like that with the friends that I have now. Like they literally all make me feel safe enough to where it's like I don't have to hide anything from them. So me personally, okay, let me say this, because I know you're like, well, you gotta know what friend you could tell this to, what friend you can't tell this to. You gotta know what friend you could vent to, what friend you can't vent to. That's not me. Like if I can't be safe with you in all areas of my life, if I can't pick up the phone and say, hey, I got this going on, I got that going on, I don't classify you as a friend. Like you're just not my friend. I am not one to feel like I have to differentiate my friends to know who I can vent to, who I can't vent to. That's not me. Period. You just somebody cordial that I'm talking to, and then this is the friend that I can like literally all of my friends that I have now, they literally know everything about me. Everything. Like they'll literally probably still talk about, oh yeah, she told me this, oh yeah, she told me that, because I real life feel safe with all of them to where there's nothing I have to hide from them, no good news, no bad news. Like I don't have to hide any of that from them. Whatever it is that I have going on, my friends make me feel safe enough to tell them this, to vent to them. It's only four of them. Four of them, literally. That's what I have. It's only four of them, but nobody makes me or puts me in a tight position or a spot where I'm like, oh, I can't tell this friend this, but I can tell this friend this. Like, no, they all make me feel safe enough to want to be vulnerable with all of them. I don't have room for females to where I gotta know what I can tell you, know what I can't tell you. I don't have time for that. Like I just feel like at this big age, that's not for me. Hey, if that's for you, that works for you. But for me, that don't work for me. I just feel like, why? How can I call you friend if I can't share everything with you? If I can't tell you everything, what I'm calling you friend? Like to me, that don't make sense. When I think about a friend, I think about somebody who is loyal, who is genuine, who is kind-hearted, who's not gonna judge you. They're gonna hold you accountable. Like I think about all of this when I'm talking about a friend. And so if you are somebody to where I can't tell you all of the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, you're just not going to get the friend title from me. I'm sorry. Like that is just not me. so I be seeing it. It's like it's a big deal. I see a lot of people talk about it like, oh well, no, you gotta just know what friends are for what. No, I like the friends that are for everything in my life. I like the friends that are for every moment in my life. The minute you show me that I cannot share something with you, that's it. I'm gonna cut you off. Like I don't have patience anymore for that. Right? Like I just don't. I don't have the patience for that. And so that's where I'm at. And so I know it's this. And so y'all know I told y'all before I was like the type of, oh, no new friends. I ain't doing no friends. Like I told y'all I was big on it because I been telling y'all like friends has traumatized me. Like literally has traumatized me. It's just been a lot with me and friends. And so I'm not one to just like easily open up to people and be like, oh hey girl, this and that. Like, no, I'm always in the back of my mind, like, okay. Let me see, let me peep this out. I always tell y'all that. And so for me now, let me say this. I'm not just no mean, rude person. I do show myself friendly. I do, oh, hey, girl, this, and that conversation. Keep it moving. That's all you're going to get from me. I'm not looking for, let me say this. Right now where I'm at in life, I'm not looking for any new friends. I'm not. That's me. However, if you are the type to where you are looking for new friends or you are open to new friends, I totally get it. I totally understand. However, the Bible, it does say show yourself friendly. God does say build a community. He do say all of that. But for me, where I'm at right now, I'm not looking for any new friends. Now, however, if God set it up to where a new friend comes into my life, then hey, so be it. But I'm not like just out looking for it, saying, oh, I want to, I'm looking for new friends. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, I am not, because I feel like when it comes to friends and where your friends matter. Your friends, they matter. And I say that because when it comes to, if God has placed an assignment on your life, you have to make sure the friend circle that you have, they can handle that assignment. They can respect the assignment that's on your life. Because I feel like a lot of times in life we transition. God pulls us in different directions. God has different purposes for us. So God say, okay, in this season, this is where I need you. In this season, this is where I need you at. And you have to have friends who are able to handle you when your seasons change, right? Like you got to have friends who are able to help you see the assignment through. And so where I'm at in life, because I have transitioned, I have gave my life over to Christ now. When it comes to me and my friends, I can say two of them specifically, my best friend Jalen and Carson, they have seen me on both sides of the fence. Carson was definitely the friend for me who we would go party together, and then eventually we literally started going to church together. She's from Franklin, Louisiana. I'm here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but when she was here, like she would literally be texting me, hey, oh, what time church started? Let's go to church. Like she is literally that friend for me to where it was like, okay, my friend, we gonna do both. Like I love her for who she is. I'm not changing it. We gonna party together. We gonna party together. Now we going to church. Let's go to church. That has literally been Carson. Like that has literally been that friend for me. But where I'm at now, well, let me say this. Where I'm at now in life, it is imperative that I have friends who not only jam with me naturally, but jam with me spiritually, right? Because I feel like when I grow spiritually, I need my friends to be able to handle that and respect that. And when I say that, because you see a lot of people who have a calling on their life, or God has chosen them to do something, they lose friends because the friends don't respect the call, right? And so I'm the type to where when God started putting me in positions, places, and rooms and saying, I need you to serve in this area, I need you to do what it is that I have called you to do, I need my friends to respect it. Like, I need my friends to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. Like, when I'm in the natural side, he having fun, like, yeah, that's cool. But then when I flip the switch and now I'm in a spirit realm, I'm in a spiritual side, I need you to be able to respect that, because you have some friends who they don't handle change well. You have some friends who feel like, oh, I like you in this season. You were more fun in this season. But now that I'm in my new season, God has called me to isolate myself, to fast, to be in this world, not part of the world. Like he have set it up for me to do all of these things. And now you have some friends who can't accept the change. They don't understand what's going on. And so what happens is that then they start to pull away themselves. And then it's like, oh, you changing, you not the same no more. No, that's not what it is. It's just that God has placed me in a different season in my life. And I need you to be able to handle that season for me. And then you have some friends who see the change, who see the growth, who see the walk and they like, man, this is encouraging me. This is motivating me. This has pushed me. Like seeing my friend get to know who God is. This has made me want to know who God is for myself. This has made me want to experience God for myself. And so now I'm like, definitely when I encounter people, I'm like, that's just where I'm at when it comes to friendships, period. Like, you're going to see me in my natural side, but you're going to also experience me in my spiritual side. And can you handle both? Like, can you take Onicia in both seasons? I don't need people around me to where when God is calling me to do something, you're jealous, it's bringing up envy, is you feeling like, man, why is her, why is like, no, let me say out. I done had some bad, like I didn't had a friend who literally, like now that we're not even friends, I literally see the similarities of me. Like it's not even similarities. I literally see where this particular friend from the past is literally now trying to mimic my identity. It is scary, y'all. It is really, really scary. And like at the time when we were friends, I used to be like, well, why are you so possessive? Like, why are you so obsessed? Why are you just like so opinionated? Why do you get so mad at them? Like now it makes sense because some people will literally only befriend you to try to become you. And you have to watch those people because they will literally do anything to get you out of the picture. Like jealousy, I'm telling you, y'all, it is so, so real. Jealousy will make people do some ugly things. And what's crazy is that people could be around you. People could see how you struggle. People could see the battles that you fight. People could see the tears that you have cried. And they still want that. And it's like, good Lord Jesus, you want all of that bad. Like, I get it. Sometimes people can like inspire you and people can motivate you, but it should never be to where a person is inspiring you or a person is motivating you to where you are literally, you want their entire identity. You are literally trying to become who they are. It's really, 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 really scary. And so that's why I would preach to anybody. If you encounter people and if the red flags are there, do not ignore them, because every day you see some scary stuff with friends, how stuff went left, a friend and did this, a friend and did that, and it's all because of jealousy. It's all because of hate. Again, you do have some friends to where you just inspire them, you motivate them, and that's cool, and that is going to literally come with good intent. It'll be no intent behind it, and God will reveal that to you. Like, okay, this person is just genuine. Like, it's nothing, it's no bad or ill will towards me. These are just genuine friends who want to see me win. And I think, and I talk to me and Jalen, we talk often, and she always be like, Alicia, man, I'm so proud of you. Like, you have really changed. You really doing this, you really doing that. Like, I am so, so proud of you. And those moments, like, that makes me feel so good. When you have friends, they notice your change and they recognize that and they commend you on that. They say, I am happy. Like, I see what you're doing. I see what it is that you're in life. I see where you're going in life, and I will never tarnish that. Like, I will never try to tarnish your image. I will never try to put you in a position or a place that would do any of that. And I'm just like so, so grateful for the friends that I have. And even with friendships, I know for a fact something is so big to where don't always surround yourself by friends who always pulling your coattail, who always telling you, oh, you doing it, who basically just gassing you up, feeding your ego. Like, no, sometimes you need friends to call you out on some stuff. You need friends to hold you accountable. Like, no, you were wrong. This is not cool. And you also need friends who respect the calling. Like, you respect the calling on your life, but you need friends who respect your assignment more than you to. When they see that you're jeopardizing it, when they see that you're jeopardizing your image, your walk, they're going to be like, no, let me reel you back in. Like, you're not supposed to be doing this. This not even you. Like, what you doing? Like, come on, you need those type of friends, because sometimes we don't hold ourselves accountable. So we need people in our circle who will hold us accountable. Sometimes you need friends to remind you of who you are. Like, in moments when you forget who you are, you need people around you who is going to remind you of who you are. That is not true. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, God has made you different. God has made you to be set apart, to stand out. This not you. You don't fit in. We need those type of friends in our life, because a lot of times we only hang with certain people because we feel like Oh, you make me feel good about myself. Yeah, make me feel good about myself. But tell me the truth too. Tell me when I'm being ugly. Tell me when I'm being mean. Tell me when I'm being rude. Like point though, like don't just point out all the good in me. Show me my flaws. But while you're showing me my flaws, help me to become the best version of myself that I can be. Help me to grow into the best version of myself that I can be. Because you will have some friends who will only gaslight you, will feed your ego because they want to see you fall. You will literally have some friends who will not tell you right or wrong because they want to see you do wrong. Like they want to see you tarnish your image. They want to see you tarnish your name. Like they want that for you. So they're not going to tell you any better. And even with your friend group and like you can't be the only big dog in your circle. Period. Like I've always felt like that when it came to friends. You can't be the only boss in your circle. If you are the only big dog in your circle, then you got to do some self-evaluation. Because now I'm feeling like you got to evaluate yourself. Because why do you only want to be surrounded by people that got less than you? No, I need to be surrounded by people that's either on the same level with me or you're possessing more. You can teach me. You can show me like, oh friend, how you did this, how you did that. There's no such thing as want to be the only big dog in your circle. For people like that, I feel like you definitely got to reevaluate yourself. It's some inner work. Because why do you keep surrounding yourself with people that you don't have nothing in common with? I'm the one that's always giving. No, I need friends to. I'm like, girl, how you did that? What you did? Like, show me the ropes. Show me how to get to the money. Show me how to be a boss. Like, no, don't ever feel like it is okay, or don't ever desire to want to only be the boss in your. No, we all need to be bosses in our own right. We all need to be big dogs in our own right. Period. Let me say this. Like, even when it comes to friend groups, I get it. You might have a friend and maybe, okay, this is my friend. She's a little more fashionable than me, but cool. Or like her personality is a little more laid back than me. She's a little more outspoken than me. All of that is cool. But when it comes to just like life circumstances, your wealth, what it is that you possess, education, careers, and all of that. Like, there's no such thing as you being the only big dog in your circle. No, I don't like that. Like, I feel like if you are a friend, you're going to put me on. You're going to show me the ropes. Now, however, sometimes there are friends who, they don't want it. Like, you can try to give it to them, and they don't want it. Then it's like, okay, cool. Like, at this point now, you may be a liability to me as a friend. So now I need to rethink my friendship with you, because I can't keep trying to give it to you or put you on and you not picking up what I'm putting down. There, I understand that is a difference. But I feel like when it comes to that, you cannot. And if you ain't trying to put your friend on, like, what we doing at this point? Cause why are we doing it? And again, like I said, when it comes to me and my friend groups, we are all different. Like, we are all different. But can I tell you, it's no such thing as, oh, that's the big dog of the friend circle. No, we don't even play like that. Like, we really don't. Like, we real life don't even play like that. Like, sometimes we be on the phone, we be like, oh, like, we be looking at, like, oh, this is the match and I want this. I can see. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. And so I feel like if you feel like that's okay for you to be the only one in the friend group that has something going on, you got to rethink yourself, because at this point, you might be dealing with a little low self-esteem or something. Because my thing is that I feel like you cannot build yourself by tearing down somebody else's character. Like, you cannot, you can't flex on something. Like, you can't be trying to flex, but you flexing on. Like, there's no such thing as you going big and your friend playing small. No, like, no, I don't like that. Like, y'all, I'm sorry. I really, y'all see I'm trying to hide this pinky, but I do not like that. So let's outgrow that mindset to want to be the only one in my friends, because I feel like your friends are a reflection of you. Period. Relationships. Period. Platonic or non-platonic. Like, that's a reflection of you. Like, that shows who you are. That shows who you choose to surround yourself with. That shows the type of conversations you have. Like, your friends, the relationships that you build, that is a reflection of you. Period. So with me, it's so simple, right? Like, because my friends know that I'm over the top when it comes to dressing. Like, they know that. Like, sometimes when we go, like, they be like, well, what you in? And it don't be no, well, what you in because I'm trying to outdress you. But they are literally like, well, what you in because I know you're going to do the most. And it's not even they telling me, oh, I know you're going to do the most as an insult. It be them be like, I know you're going to step. Like, I know you're going to come through. So what you in? So my thing is that when me and my friends, when we were having like events or gatherings, they would ask me like, well, what you think about this? How I look in this? So what you think I should wear? That's an example of me putting my friends on. Like fashion wise, I'm like, yeah, girl, I think this to be cute with this, wear this with it. Like it's gonna work. Like it's gonna all come together. And so it could be some of the simplest things or the simple ways that you are putting your friends on. But baby, put them on because I know for a fact when it comes to me, anywhere we go, I am going to put it on. Right. And I want to make sure my friends got it on with me, period. Like that's just where I'm at. So even with that, it's just like it's a lot. We could really, really talk about a lot with friendships. I feel like that may be a series when it comes to just like friends and identifying who it is that's for you, who it is that's not. Just having a spirit of discernment when it comes to people, because I feel like people could come to you and people can appear to be the whole package with the bow, and you get something totally different, or it can definitely just turn out for the worst. And so I was just tell people that like, this is the prayer that I pray. Like from here on out, when I've learned about friends, I'm like, God, like reveal their true intentions to me. Show me their true intentions. Like don't ignore no red flags. Pay attention to the jokes, because I feel like sometimes even when it comes to the jokes, there'll be some truth in it. Like that's just me. Pay attention to them jokes because there'll be some truth in them jokes. So with me and my friends, period, I love them to death, and I thank God where I'm at now when it comes to friends. And then I do have women in my life who is just respecting the transition. And when I say that, I feel like they don't be asking me to go to no clubs. Like they know I don't do any of my friends know we can go on a vacation, we can go to a table and eat because they know that I love food. Oh, you know me, I'm gonna eat. And so it's just like respecting me, just like respecting all of that, to know like this is not my friend no more. They're not gonna. I'm saying they're not even gonna mention the club. Like we know. Well, my friends don't be clubbing, but I'm just saying, like, they're not even gonna mention let's go to, like, no, like, that's not my lifestyle. I don't do that. I don't see that for me anymore. I don't do that for me anymore. So that's what I'm just saying, like, when your friends are just noticing your transition, they respect that in, like, all areas. Like, they know, like, this is my friend. This is not what we're doing. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to just have a conversation on, friendships, identifying what's a good friend, a bad friend. Like, even if you are in a season to where you may be praying, because even at our age, we have some, comes a time when you be like, you don't have people like, God, just send me that one friend. Like, I just need that one friend. And so if you are in that season, it is my prayer that God would just send you that one friend, that one person who will see you for you, who will love you for you, who will respect you for you, who will remind you of who you are, who will help you carry, who will help you tote, who will help you just see it through whatever it is that God has called you to do. I really, really do pray that He will send you them friends. He will send you that friend circle who will just broaden your horizon, who will just help you see better for yourself, who will encourage you, who will motivate you to want more for yourself. It is my prayer that in 2025, you encounter that friend. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into Look Who's Talking podcast. Again, I am your host, Onicia. Do me a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe right now. If you are not a subscriber, do me a favor and do that. Yeah, let me tell y'all. I got a silk press and like never again. As I'm talking to y'all, I can just feel like my hair poofing up. That's why, that's why I be having weave, because these silk presses and this natural hair, it just don't be working. I'm sorry. But back to what I was saying. Do me a favor. Make sure you are doing those 3 things that we stand on here, and that is spreading love, encouraging healing, and embracing vulnerability. I always say, y'all, it takes 2 people to have a conversation. I can't have a conversation if you don't have a conversation with me. So I pray and I hope that something that I did and said today on the Cool Talking Podcast, it will encourage you, motivate you, push you to either start evaluating your friend circle or asking God to send you that friend, to give you that spirit of discernment, asking God to just remove those bad friends, them people who don't want nothing out of life and who don't want nothing out of life for you, just asking him to remove all of that from you. So do me a favor again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and we are on TikTok. Thank y'all so much. I will see you guys next Monday. Brand new conversation with Look Who's Talking Podcast. Deuces.